If you are in a relationship right now, let me turn you on to the Ritual app. You are going to schedule your one-on-one session live with your clinician every week. I happen to be one of them. And in preparation for these sessions, you and your partner every single week, you're going to look at your video content that is curated for you and your partner. And you're going to learn the relationship skills that you need to really keep your relationship running smoothly and to keep both of you strong and emotionally healthy. And you're going to meet with your clinician afterwards. You're going to take the assessment. You're going to do your journal prompts and take the assessment so your clinician can find out how you're doing and how things are going in your relationship and the areas that you may need to get stronger in. But Ritual is an absolutely amazing app. It's going to help keep your relationship on track. It's going to give you that curated time with your partner every week to work on your relationship. And so I want you to check out the link at the bottom of this video and click on it, and you will get 20% off of the Ritual app. You also have the opportunity to message your clinician in between sessions. So you can also do that. But it is an absolutely amazing tool, a great modern day tool for couples to keep their relationship strong and healthy. So check out the Ritual app today, and don't forget to use my link to get 20% off of your first month of Ritual. And if you'd like to work with me, please let them know you're interested in working with Anita Stoudmire. I'm coming to you again today. I had to travel to the south side to pick up a prescription, and it is supposed to be 85 degrees today. So I have my phone down here on my vent clip so my phone does not overheat. And, a lot of people get on me about making videos in my car as I'm driving. But what you need to understand is when you own two businesses and you have to run a home and pets and, young adults and everything else. I mean, my to-do list is endless. I will die with things on my to-do list. So in order to get most of it done, not all of it, because I'm never going to get all of it done, but in order to get most of it done, I have to be able to multitask to some extent. And the good news is, because I am predominantly a feminine energy woman, that is one of the strengths of being a woman, is we are able to access both sides of our brain intermittently. Okay, so unlike a man who is very singular focused, who is very, one track minded and very direct and singular focused, women can bounce back and forth on both sides of their brain. And they're able to do multiple things at one time. So that is a wonderful, wonderful benefit of being a female content creator. So one of the things I want to talk with the ladies about today is, I get asked this question often, over and over again, and it is how are we meeting these good men, these masculine men, these just truly fantastic, awesome men? Like, where are we meeting them? How are we meeting them? Here's the thing for you to know, ladies, and a lot of ladies don't want to hear this, but I'm going to say it. So being in a relationship with a really great guy, being married to a really great guy, it's actually more about what you don't do than what you do. Y'all are like, no, no. Because see, women, they want to be told like the formula or a script, or women are really into, especially modern day women, what do I do, right? They want you to tell them what to do and the places to go and what to say. When the reality of the situation is, women are beings, not doings. It's who we are as a woman. It's being and not doing. And that is the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing for women, especially today, to really understand what that looks like. That you are embodying the feminine, the divine feminine. You are embodying your feminine essence, and you are avoiding dealing with anything low vibrational, anything that is below your worth and value. Like, that's it. It is really about what you're not going to do. Okay. This is so hard. This is the hardest selling point I have when it comes to women and coaching women, is they truly, they want a formula. They want a blueprint. They want me to tell them what to do. And the truth is, it's really what you're not doing. So women need to be better gatekeepers. Women need to avoid the bad men. You need to avoid the inconsistent men. You need to avoid and do not entertain the men who don't know what they want, or if what they want is not what you want. That's it. And here's what you don't realize about this advice is energetically, it's pulling closer to you what it is you do want, right? It's all about energy. It's a spiritual world that we live in, a spiritual concept, and it's all about energy. And that's what a lot of women are not fully connecting to. You're not connecting to that spiritual, energetic side of yourself. But every time you turn down the wrong man, you are inching the right man closer and closer and closer to you. So, yes, my video on gatekeeping, that came out, and I want you to truly study that video. There are certain men that you shouldn't even be talking to on the phone. There are certain men that you should not be texting back and forth with. There are certain men you shouldn't be FaceTiming with. You shouldn't be going on dates. And you certainly shouldn't be giving them your precious body. So being a feminine woman is really about what you don't want as opposed to what you do want. Being masculine is about what you do want. See the difference? So masculinity is all about, this is what I want. Femininity is all about, this is what I don't want. Femininity is the ultimate gatekeeper. It keeps out, it denies, it rejects what is not worthy. Masculine, on the other hand, that's why masculine is a seeking energy. It is a initiative energy. It is a go-getter energy. Feminine energy is a allowing energy. It's a more passive energy, but it just blocks out what it doesn't want. It just does not accept what it does not want. Okay? So it's not about going out here and looking and searching for good men and choosing good men. It's about really avoiding bad men. So that's the premise of the Burned Haystack. I think her name is Jennie Young. She created a method of dating on dating apps called Burned Haystack. And that's the general premise, that you are going to, instead of looking through all that hay, looking for the needle within the haystack, if you've heard of that expression, you're just going to light the haystack on fire. You're just going to throw a match into the haystack, watch all the hay burn, and what's left is the needle. That is the premise of her work. And I'm actually going to put in the show notes some information about her, and I'm going to link to her Instagram account and to her YouTube, because that's what I'm always telling women. Like, you all are out here trying to look and trying to find and trying to maneuver and manipulate. No, you just trust me when I tell you this. Avoid the bad men. Stop entertaining the bad men. Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. If I hear one more woman say that, oh, I felt like I needed to give him the benefit of the doubt. Why? Why do we feel like we need to give men we don't even know the benefit of the doubt? If you get any inclination that this man is not a good man or there's something off, that's it. Like, in my world, there is no giving him the benefit of the doubt. We good. We good. That's it. The end. Okay? That's a nice girl tactic. This idea that I have to give him the benefit of the doubt. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can see one thing that's off and you can say, no, thank you. You can politely reject that man. And we need to do that more. We need to stop thinking there's a story behind the red flag that he's showing us. because all you're doing is opening yourself up to getting used and abused and taken advantage of and getting your heart broken and all the other things. And remember, I told y'all, let him talk. And he gonna talk his way right out of a relationship with you, right out of a dating situation with you, if you just let him talk. But no, we're gonna stop giving men the benefit of the doubt. No, we're not doing that anymore. That is a nice girl phrase. And and then another nice girl phrase. Well, I just felt like I should, I should apply grace because I would want grace. No, like, no, that's a nice girl phrase. If you see anything that's off, if you see that first red flag, something that just ain't adding up, y'all don't want the same type of relationship, he's getting sexual. And here's the biggest red flag of all, y'all. These men who get sexual within the first month. If a man is getting sexual with you in the first month, 30 whole days, he can't go 30 whole days. Like, that's the biggest, glaringest red flag of all, especially in 2024. It is believed, excuse me, that 95% of men on dating apps are not viable men. 95%. And what are those men looking for? Well, I'll tell you this, 100% of men are looking for sex. 100% of men are looking for sex from women. That's one of the 5 reasons why men are looking for women. However, we're looking for the 5 to 7% of men that actually want sex and. So you're looking for a sex and man, right? Sex and, your feminine essence, sex and your love and support, sex and your partnership, sex and, like, what else? What else you got, Anita? There's a whole lot more to Anita than just sex. Those are the men that you're looking for. Because the truth of the matter is, ladies, and a lot of y'all don't want to hear this, is men want sex. Like, men want sex. And if you plan on being with a man, you better plan on having sex with him at some point. I mean, ideally, I want you to wait until you're exclusive and committed or married. But it is incredibly irresponsible of me to make you believe that, the fact that he wants sex at all makes him bad or wrong. No, it doesn't. It makes him a man. Like, men want sex. Men need sex. And so we're looking for the sex and men. What else? Okay, sex is great, Anita. What else you got? Like, those are the men that we're looking for. They want something else other than that. They don't just want that. They want other things, companionship, love, and a good mother, and nurturing, and all. Yeah, sex and, right? What else you got? But I would be doing you a disservice by making you believe that men did not want sex or they're wrong for wanting sex. No, they're not. They're not wrong for wanting sex. That's a part of the male makeup. And as I tell my premarital ladies in premarital class, if you ever plan on not having sex again, do not marry a man. If there's any part of you that thinks you're not going to want to have sex anymore, do not marry a man. That's the truth. Do not marry a man. That is incredibly irresponsible of you to do that. To enter into a marriage with a man knowing full and well, I really don't like sex like that. I really don't want to have sex no more. No, that's not right. That's not right. That's horrible. So you heard it from me. Okay, don't ever say you didn't hear it. You just heard it from me. At any point, should you decide, I just don't want to have sex anymore, don't get married to a man. Okay, stay single, marry a woman. It is estimated that within 4 years of lesbian relationships, they become sexless. So yeah, marry a woman. If you don't want to have sex anymore, marry a woman, but do not marry a man. That's just wrong. But ladies, that burned haystack method is onto something. And it's basically finding a great guy today is all about what you're not doing. It's all about what you're not accepting or tolerating. That is how you do it. You burn the haystack. Stop plucking through this huge pile of hay, okay, and finding all this hay just so you can find the needle inside of it. No, you just light it on fire. Light it on fire, watch it go up, and within the charred remains, right, within what's left is the needle. because the needle is not going to burn. The needle, then you'll find the needle. But that's what a lot of women need to do. They need to burn the haystack. You need to focus on what you don't want, what you don't like, okay, what you don't need, and avoid those men at all costs. That's what more women need to do. But we're so busy looking for the one, and where do we find the one, and what will he look like, and what will he sound like, and this and that. No, focus on what focus on what you don't want. Like, focus on avoiding what you don't want, right? So write that don't want list, because I always give you all the 3 lists: that I want, that I don't want, and I need. When I'm out dating, I'm focused on the don't wants. I'm making sure that I'm disqualifying men first. So if he has anything on the don't want list, then I don't want him. And I disqualify him and I move on. Okay? If you date him and there's nothing on your don't want list, like you don't see any characteristics of your don't want list, then you can move on to what you want. Then you can move on to what you need. But the first thing women need to start doing is disqualifying. And women who have a scarcity mindset, women who believe that there's only a few good men out there and it's going to be so hard, women who say those type of things, those are the women that get bamboozled. Those are the women that get caught up with men that they shouldn't be caught up with. Because, again, they're so busy trying to make Mr. Wrong Mr. Right. And because they believe there's this very small little, pocket of men. No, you just have to say, you know what? I'm just going to avoid the bad ones. So, that's it. I'm going to avoid the bad ones. I'm going to be, as a woman, I'm just going to be feminine and be kind and be beautiful and be attractive, just like a flower. Just like a flower. I'm going to post to YouTube my sunflowers. My sunflowers are starting to bloom. And they are literally planted in place. They can't go anywhere. They can't do anything. But when they bloom, they are absolutely gorgeous. And you're going to see all the bees, all the big bees and the little honeybees, all the bees that these flowers attract because they're gorgeous. That is you. That is you. Be the sunflower, right? You're planted. You're in the place in the garden where you are. You can't go anywhere. You can't chase after bees. All you got to do is just, I'm planted. I'm going to be the best sunflower I can be. I'm going to be the prettiest sunflower I can be. I'm going to emit this fragrance. That's it. That's what you got. That's what you got. And you're not going to run after it. So if it's bees on the other side of the garden and they're in other flowers, them ain't your bees. They not your bees. You attract the bees that's for you. And then you determine, okay, as long as he ain't got stuff on the don't want list, that's it. That's it. But that's what I got, And most women, because they've been reprogrammed. Women have never been like this over the last, hundreds of thousands of years. But in the last 50 years, women have been programmed to do and to plan and to manipulate and to, all these masculine things, when really that was never our thing. Our thing is it just is, baby. I just am, right? I just show up. I look great. I just am. It just is. That's it, right? And whoever likes it, and whoever don't. That has been, historically our thing. But now it's like women feel the need to compete with other women. They feel the need to run after men and pursue men. It's horrible to see. I never thought I'd see this day, and here we are. So no, that's not your job. Your job is to reject, okay? Your job is to reject and no longer tolerate bad behavior. And yes, it's going to be a journey of one. I'm just going to be honest. It's going to be a journey of one for some time. Because right now, if I'm being honest, there's a whole lot of foolishness out here. Probably more foolishness than not. There's a lot of foolishness out here in the world. And so when that haystack gets burnt, it's going to be a whole lot of ashes from that big old haystack getting burnt. But what you will find in the end is the needle. You'll find the needle in the haystack. And that is the easiest, quickest way to do it. All right. You can email me at info@betterlovemovement.com if you have questions. I'm going to post a poll today about content ideas. I'm always looking for great content ideas, and I get plenty of content ideas through my clients, through social media. But if you have a specific question, if you'd like for me to address it, please email me at info@betterlovemovement.com. You can also put in the comments down below. I'm going to give you that information about the Burned Haystack Method. And please like the video, please share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And hit that bell notification so it can let you know when a new upload comes online. I tend to upload a new video every day. I wish I could tell y'all a specific time of day. I haven't gotten that good yet. It happens when it happens, but pretty much every day I try to upload a new video. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all for being here. And as always, stay open to love.